Hi, my name is Paul Airman. I'm here to do a persuasive speech on recycling. Reduce, reuse, recycle is the model that we live through day to day. But as for some reason, some people just don't care to do it. I guess they think it's time consuming. They don't have the time for it, or they just don't want to do it because it just interferes with their lives. You and me as people should be willing to do it. I mean, I don't understand why nobody does it. I mean, paper can be recycled, plastic, plastic bottles. I mean, there's a lot of things that normally can be recycled, but people just don't want to do it. I mean, really, you need to get on the ball because if we run out of a lot of these natural resources, we won't have them anymore. Oil can be recycled. Uh, Old oil that you get out of your car can be recycled, which, as everybody knows, oil makes gas. Gas is a viable resource that if we don't take care of it, it's going to be gone. And I mean, it runs everything we have from day to day. I mean, it's how you get to work, it's how you run a lot of our equipment. I mean, you really need to pay attention to this because this is a very, very important thing that is going on. And people, I mean, you just say you don't have the time for it or you're just too lazy to do it. I mean, come on. We need to get on the ball and get this done. I mean, I'm a recycler. I love to recycle. I recycle cans. I mean, it benefits. I get money back for cans. Cans that, I mean, it's just easy money that you could have just made for basically just throwing a can out. I mean, Dr. Pepper cans. I mean, any type of can. I mean, just anything. I mean, plastic can be recycled. A lot of scrap metal can be recycled, which I mean, they're willing to pay you for it. So why not do it? I mean, you can make money just to recycle, and nobody really knows this. I mean, really, we have to pay attention. I mean, we need to do something about it because, I mean, like I said, if we run out of these things, we don't have them anymore. And recycling is just so easy because every city has a recycling route. I mean, you can put your trash out and then they give you a recycle bin where you can put your recycles in and they pick them up, or you can take them yourself, and that's when you get the money for like the cans or the scrap metal, or I don't know if they pay for plastic, but I mean, you could look it up. But I mean, you really ought to check into this because this is a very, very important thing that we should get onto because I mean, these natural resources are gone, they're gone. Paper can be recycled. Think about how many trees we use a day just to make a bundle of paper. I mean, once the trees are gone, we have no oxygen, and you are the one to blame because you didn't want to recycle or you were just too lazy to do it. I mean, we really need to think about this. I mean, trees are what gives us oxygen. Without trees, our kids can't live, and it's going to be because of you. You didn't want to recycle or recycle the paper, and then, oh, you're too lazy to do it, and then your kids can't breathe. They have no oxygen. I mean, really, it's pretty bad that you would be that lazy to not recycle. I mean, recycle is just, it's easy. I mean, you think it takes that much time out of your time, but it really doesn't. Once you start doing it, it'll become a routine thing. And as time goes on, you'll get so used to it that it's like it'll just be a natural thing to you. It's like, oh, I thought everybody recycled, but it's you. You have to get up and you have to do it. I mean, you can say you're going to do it and say and say and say you're going to do it, but as time goes on, it's just going to make you more and more lazy to do it. I mean, I get up every Saturday, take my cans to the scrap metal yard. Yeah, you don't make a lot of money off of, but you make money that you weren't expecting to get back. And that's what I do. I do it, and I mean, I don't understand why you don't want to do it. I mean, it's easy money. I mean, it's basically free because you drank what was in the can. So, I mean, you weren't expecting to make anything off the can. You were going to throw it away. So, instead of throwing it away, just put it in a bin. Once you get enough, you think you have enough, take it up there and recycle them. Paper. Paper is another thing. Save the paper. Paper can be recycled. Paper is probably more important than recycling cans because of the fact that how much tree it takes to make one bundle of paper. I believe, if I'm correct, I think it was 17 trees to make one pack of paper. I mean, that's a lot of wood to be cutting down just to make one package of paper that one college kid will need for a semester, and he's just going to throw it away. And I mean, as you go on and on, all this stuff that we could be recycling, you take it to the trash and then it's not recycled, and what does it do? It gets burnt. And what happens when you burn things? all them fumes are going into the air because of you. When all you had to do is take it and recycle it. Once it's recycled, you're done. Plus, recycling gives over 20, I believe it was, I'm not the exact number of how many people it gives a job, but it gives a lot of people jobs. And if you don't recycle, you are the cause of people not having a job. I mean, look how the economy is nowadays. I mean, it's getting pretty bad to where, I mean, people are losing their jobs. I mean, do you want more people to lose their jobs? As time goes on, I mean, you're going to sit back and think, man, I could have did this or I could have did that, and then it's too late. People are sitting at home, they're unemployed, and then they're wondering why. I don't understand why people didn't recycle. Because of you. You didn't do it because you were too lazy to do it, and these people lose their jobs, or I mean, they don't get to work. But I mean, as time goes on, we're gonna have to get a handle on this, because once natural resources start fading away, they're gonna be gone. I mean, that's why it's called natural. It can't be brought back. Once it's gone, it's gone. And you and me as people, we really do need to get on the ball and get this done, because I mean, I don't judge people because they don't recycle, but I just don't see why they don't recycle. As time goes on, you're going to regret that you didn't do it.